Hi, it's John from JVS Visual, #1 service centre in the Midlands, and this is the Epson TW5010. This was made for the American markets and somehow found its way through to Europe, and this one had a real nasty fault, and the fault was the shutter would actually open, and it would continue to open, and it would continue to drive the shutter, despite switching the leaf switch, and despite the system control saying, hey, come on, I've reached the end, you need to turn on the lamp. There was no lamp turn on, and this wasn't no ballast. Okay, the fault was actually on the motherboard, and I tell you what a nasty fault. This has took me a considerable amount of time to find. Epson are a complete waste of space. They're not just a complete waste of space from a user point of view, but also from a service, especially from a service point of view. They don't recognise there's any firmware. Okay, they say there's no firmware for their projectors. Well, I've got an answer to that. So how do these things tick? How does the shutter move? Okay, how do the motors drive? How do they know when to drive? Yes, it's called firmware. When these leave the factory, the EPROMs inside on the motherboards get entered with information. That's how they work. Okay, so please, Epson, don't tell me there's no such thing as firmware. And I've had to go to some extreme lengths to repair some of these Epsons, and yeah, it takes a lot of work. So that's that one. That's the 5010. This one is the EHTW9000. Now I've just recently purchased this one. This was off someone called Ronski Man. Okay, so Ronski Man, I'll send you a link to this. This was your projector, remember it? Okay, the flashing function. Okay, and this one you'll see there was no lamp indicator, no shutters going over. Hear it functioning. Okay, we'll see the flap going in a minute. There we go, opened, lamp lit. Okay, and off we go, functions. Right, so there you go, that's that one. That's the 5010. Okay, and there's a picture of the 5010 upside down because it's normally coming off the ceiling. Okay, there's the image there. Right, so I'm going to take off that one, and I'm going to put it into the 9000 just to show on Man it's all up and running. It'll come in a minute when it recognises HD. There we go. Alright, so you asked me to show you it up and running and working, Ronski Man, so there we go. JVS Visual, the #1 service centre in the Midlands. Okay, so there's another one, and I'm now going to be on my third Epson in about 20 minutes time. This one's got another fault. This one, the third one, which is a 9100. I mean, they're cracking pictures. They do everything that I love. It's got HD, and it's also got panels. It's got everything that I'd dream of. So for all you users out there, stick with your LCD panels. Don't go bothering wasting your time. Don't go bother wasting your time buying DLP projectors. Epson have got it right. They've got the format right. They've got HD. They're doing the panels. It's a shame their service doesn't back up, you know. But I don't mind programming, taking EEPROMs, programming EEPROMs. I don't mind repairing motherboards. It just takes a little bit longer, because motherboards are like, you know, 500 or 600 quid, and Epson like it, they're all done in the factory. Some of you have already had your projectors repaired by me, your Epsons, and you will agree, you get a good service. I do as best service as I possibly can. Alright, so thanks for looking, and John from JVS Visual signing off. Thank you very much.